Schönen guten Abend. Nach einer längeren Pause geht's weiter mit Final Fantasy 16. Wo sind die denn stehen geblieben? Ah, ich habe das Chocobo bekommen. Und jetzt wäre die einzige Quest-Richtung Hideaway. Aha. Martha has gone missing. Ah ja, genau, das war's. Das sind die ich schon fertig habe. Ne, die sind die Main Quests. Active Quests. Also beide sind fertige Quests, glaube ich. Da sind die Main Quests, da sind die Side Quests. Sowas in der Art. Gut, dann gehen wir zum Hideaway. So.
Where's Gav?
Where's Gav? Wartet im Hauptzimmer.
Gav should be back by now.
Was hat er denn gemacht? Ausgekundschaftet wieder irgendwas. Neue Sachen scheinbar.
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive!
Mit seinem
I
einen
miss
Auge.
that scowl.
Skull.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to...
Wer spricht denn? Wo sind wir? Hideaway ist das kennen wir. Drake's the Crystalline Dominion, naja, das ist das, was eingenommen wurde. Once Independent State, okay. Schönen guten, ja, Abend. Alles passt. Und das Smiley hinten dran. Its capital twin site is built on the tiny isles of Ark. Okay. Drake's Tail. The Holy Empire declared twin site its new capital. While controversial, the move proceeds mostly unopposed. Also die haben sich nicht arg gewehrt scheinbar. Ach, die hatten keinen Dominant, okay. Also waren die dann überhaupt zusammen, die hätten die schon längst einnehmen können. Ohne Dominant ist hier doch nichts zu schaffen. Drake's Head and Drake's Tail. Crystalline Dominion is Tail, okay. The largest of its kind. Ja, 5 sind es ja nicht mehr. Ich frage mich aber, wo der 5. ist. Your head is down. It fell at the hand of Sid the Outlaw. The Outlaw. The Holy Empire and Crystalline Dominion. Duly stormed the historically neutral territory. Die waren wohl schon immer neutral. Imperial capital at Twin Site. Okay.
By the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head. And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary.
Und dann kommen ja einige Sachen hier. Der Crystalline Impasse. Das ist das Gebiet. Konflikt. Aha. Der Crystalline Dominion. Non-aggression treaty. A part in which also im Grunde war die Treaty ja, die Einigung, dass man die Mitte freilässt. Okay. Randella. Ja, von da habe ich auch noch nicht so viel gesehen von Dalmatian Republic. Drake's Fang. Drake's Head, Drake's Tail, Drake's Fang. Was haben wir noch? Hugo Kupka.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Alle gut beschäftigt.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed.
Ah, Spine.
And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Acumen, Scharfsinn, Klugheit. Okay. Jeder was gelernt. Kupo hat euch. Otto's counter is now open, okay.
What are we waiting for indeed?
Neues Gebiet. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Catch a glimpse of Rosalit Castle and everything else in between. Yeah, Panda, yeah. Yeah, I can see. I can see. Was ist hier neu? Zeigt er mir nichts an? Appearances maybe? Ah, kann ich hier blättern. Ah, Ambrosia kann ich hin. Ja, wo war denn rechts bitte? Ah ja. Das Area ist gut. Richtig kämpferisch. Ich glaube, mir gefällt das Weiße am besten. Da haben wir nichts Neues. Da haben wir auch nichts Neues. Ups. Ja, das lassen wir mal.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Nichts Besseres. Scheinbar ist die Story jetzt weiter voraus. Das habe ich scheinbar noch nicht. My Star Orchestrion Roll. It's a new song to the Hideaway. 60.000, okay. Und sogar eine goldene Farbe. Interesting.
Finished, are you? Think it's all right to touch him?
Habe ich was Neues? Naja, scheinbar habe ich was Neues. Ah, Ambrosius. A saddle and blinders crafted specifically. Ah, Ambrosia. Just as a good shield should. The white-winged wonder, a bird by any other name. Insistence on writing you these silly letters. Ja, der Chocobo, ein richtig treues Chocobo. Ambrosia. Hier ist nix. Ah, ein Quest unten. Treppen muss man springen. Das geht nicht hier laufen. Was hast du?
Was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Okay, why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Oh, kann ich nicht so weit jumpen.
flowered tree.
Er schafft bestimmt so 5 Stufen. Nein, nicht mal. 3. Brauchen wir hier lang.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of Zemeckis.
Book of Psalms. Oh Mann, ein Bein gefressen. Ach, das ist eine mathematische Frage. Order from keep both chocobos and antelopes. After 5 of his stock fell ill. Also ein Monster hat 3 Dry Limbs gefressen. Von einem Stock of 5. Und am Ende kam was raus? 13. Okay, und Antelopes haben wir 4. Also was haben wir maximal dann? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, das wäre das Maximum. Abzüglich 3 wären wir bei 17, das passt nicht. Das heißt, da müssen Chocobos dazwischen sein mit 2 dann. 4, 8, 12, machen wir mal 14, 16. Minus 3 sind 13, das klingt doch gut. 3 Antilopen, 2 Chocobos. Kobo. Heißt der Nektar, ja.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Mightiest of all Kubas.
Right.
Muggles.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Muggel. Ich muss immer an Harry Potter irgendwie denken. Muggel. Oh, der hat Adventures. Great continent, really.
I don't think so.
I've never been, yeah. Alles klar. billets. Okay. Hat noch was. So was? Doesn't tingle your pom-pom. Also okay, von hier aus sah das wie Porn aus. Ja, pom-pom. Okay. Try reading the witness statement. Mhm. Alles klar, dann schauen wir mal, was die für uns bereithalten. Den einen haben wir schon, okay. Oh, der Text ist aber richtig klein. South of Sorrowwise Rosaria, okay, und der hat... Ja, die Frage ist immer noch, was diese Rewards hier links sind, kann ich... Das ist der Rank Angel of Death, okay. Aha. Also hier gibt's Pictures, aber bei dem scheinbar nicht. A trader coming by the way of Caernarvon met with a troop of curse breakers traveling in the opposite direction. Okay. Also in die Richtung. And warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through the pass, the sound of was cackling, laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Okay, also Caernarvon ist interessant. Clairview Sunbrick. Clairview, okay. Der andere ist Broken Hill Rosaria. Clairview. Report have been received of the wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Mhm. Eastpool ist ja dort im Norden gewesen auf der Karte. Nordost, glaube ich. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. Belphegor. Okay, Sunbrick und Rosaria. Clairview and Broken Hill. Eastpool. Ah, ich kann noch gar nicht dahin traveln. Das ist schade. Northridge. Dragon's Airy. Ah ja, wo sind denn die Crystal? Also das ist der... Bin ich verwirrt, das sieht aus... Ach, die sehen sich ähnlich, okay. Das ist auf jeden Fall Tail, glaube ich. Und das war, weiß ich nicht mehr, was hinten war. Loot. Und das scheint ein Crystal hier zu sein. Ist halt nicht so groß, deswegen dachte ich immer, was ist das hier? Und der leuchtet. Wird ein Crystal sein. Und wir wollen zum Breath. Mhm. Ja, ich meine, so mittig sind die jetzt auch nicht unbedingt. Ja, es geht. So.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Haben sie wertgeschätzt, die Apples. Oh, was ist das hier? Desiree.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Okay.
Words are immortal. Business is busy. Still. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Renown, a spark of hope. Aha, das ist also Renown, was ich sammle. Donations. Kriege ich die 15 oder? Create Contents. Also die muss ich zahlen scheinbar. Aha, also hier kann ich sie gleich einsetzen dann. Talk to the Tea House. Respect. But never again, okay. Create Contents. Flawless Meteorite. Das heißt, wenn ich das einsetze, 400 Ability Points, warum nicht? Accept Donations. Okay, also ich bin mal gespannt. Oder warte, ich gehe mal besser raus. Kann ich meine Zahlen irgendwo sehen? Renown. Scheinbar sehe ich sie nirgendwo. Kein Renown. Da sehe ich nichts. Oh, ich kann nichts klicken hier, aber kann die nur anvisieren. Na gut, dann scheint es vielleicht so zu sein, als hätte ich 55. Würde ja in etwa passen. Dann nehmen wir mal das. Oder lieber... Nee, nehmen wir mal das.
You earned this.
You earned this. Okay, ich habe es nicht verbraucht. Ich habe es einfach nur eingesammelt. Ich bin verwirrt. Okay. Was zeigt er die 45 hier an? Aha, das ist einfach nur das Rating, was ich brauche. Ah, okay. Das heißt, sobald ich 85 erreicht habe, kriege ich das und 100 kriege ich das. Okay, Expand Renown to Unlock. Das heißt, ich verbrauche es nicht, ich muss es nur sammeln. Ja gut, warum nicht?
Here you are.
Here you are, thank you.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Das heißt, je bekannter ich werde, desto mehr Spenden geben sie mir. Na gut.
And Sid. But he's still with us too. Oh, same old. So, here you go.
Nothing. No available quests. Okay. Rosaria Sunbrick.
Seen enough?
Gut, dann bleibt nur noch der Sidequest hier.
Sound like anywhere is safe. A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things.
Wieso?
He'd
Waren die
right
schlecht?
from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
What's the last of the apples? I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
And you say Sid built this place?
Es war jemand Neues dazugekommen. Who is it?
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her? After all these years? I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Because you were one of the good ones.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Martel. Der Name erinnert mich an Game of Thrones, glaube ich. Jetzt habe ich 65. Display in class chambers, okay. Something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you will have first pick. Die Martells waren, glaube ich, der Clan. Wüstenclan. Stand somewhat sweet apples grown from the blood. Also ich muss, glaube ich, nicht mehr zurücklaufen. Was gibt's hier? Es hat nur diese Apple-Ding da. Gehen wir mal raus. Auf in die neuen Abenteuer. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Also war die im Westen. Ich dachte damals vielleicht Norden, dass der kalt war. Das war Westen dann wahrscheinlich. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Village of Amber. Aber das hat was von Song of Fire and Ice. Die Charaktere sind ja auch Feuer und Eis. Martells kommen vor. Es geht hier um Reiche, die gegeneinander kämpfen. Haben sich vielleicht ein bisschen inspirieren lassen von der Saga. Hm? Something in Russia? Добрый день. No, I say something different. You need something that can listen all the time like the German one. Hier geht's weiter. Wo bin ich denn jetzt? Da ist Martha's Rest. Ah, komme aus dem Süden jetzt. Mhm. Yeah, that's not good. No, you need something that can listen all the time. But maybe don't have. Ah ja, ich kann mich erinnern. Habe ich noch gesagt, ihr weiß ja nicht, was Game of Thrones ist. Nee, das kennt ihr nicht. Sowas gucken sie doch nicht. Ach so, ich hab You want to find something Russian for Russia? Ich habe die Chocobos gekillt, fällt mir gerade ein. So kill ich Chocobos, was ist los mit mir? Die sind so friedfertig. Außer die Grünen. Die gehören getötet. Aha. Also wenn man den zu nahe kommt, ist es vorbei. Ein Monster. ist, gibt's Punkte.
There, to the south. That's where we're headed.
Aha.
You can just make out the castle from here as well.
And yet it's a world away.
Okay, da ist also... Gehört das noch? Ach, da ist die Castle. Nicht das da hinten. Da ist das Castle. Aquädukt. Ach, der führt Richtung Rosaria wahrscheinlich dann. Und da ist noch irgendwas hin. Er hat jetzt so komische Geräusche gemacht. Wie so ein Insekt, ach da. It's over. It's over. Ist noch so ein verborgener. Oh, die nicht alle sind, ey. Aber ich kann noch nichts mitmachen. Vielleicht dann später. Lebt noch einer. Ach, da ist er. Da ist zu. Und hier geht's scheinbar weiter. Chocobos. Bluebird.
Too slow.
Fahren wir spazieren. Da ist was Größeres. Old Hill. Aha. Vielleicht erstmal zum Quest. Das ist ja nur das Dorf hier. Ich wahrscheinlich sowieso hier später lang. wir schon. Das kennen wir auch schon. Iron Kingdom kennen wir auch schon. Der Iron Kingdom 7 High Houses. Ah ja, da ist ja der Onkel. Thank you, Panda. Can you bring me?
What do you want? This one, okay?
Yeah. The first and foremost. As Annabelle took her serious reins, okay. Ja, Jill ist ja nichts Neues, denke ich. Thank you, Panda. Oh, it's a different one. We still had the other one, no? Oh, okay. We drink together.
Justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Never have stood for this.
We're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria
yes.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
Black Shield.
That she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I heard you the first time.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Okay. Musik macht Stimmung.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Hier scheint es weiterzugehen, also wäre ich vielleicht doch nicht. Oder ist sowieso zu. Höchstens halt für Kiste oder sowas. Was hat der? Merchant.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours.
What's mine is yours? Okay. For a price. I see.
Keep to the roads now.
Youth. I still go?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There's been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Ja, das waren wir
The
doch.
Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Good coin.
To be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire? Or their 100 full legions? 100?
Chicken. Ich dachte vielleicht Mini-Chocobos.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
2 more left to join the garrison this very morn.
At this rate, there'll be none left to help with the harvest.
Wieder Youth. Nee, das ist keiner.
You've seen him, didn't you? I'm sorry. The Black Shields. Just now. You've seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Firebrands.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Maybe.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
Viceroy.
This village will not become another East Pool.
Ah, der von Eastpool gibt. Solange bis wir den Shield treffen. Dann stirbt er.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Wise Regency.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Ach, da kam ich auch entlang. Und dann laufe ich nicht zurück, sonst wäre ich nochmal zurückgelaufen. Gehen wir mal weiter dann. Aufmarsch.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Lichtschwerter. Was machen die denn in der freien Wildbahn? Bist du friedfertig? No.
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Oh ja. Ah, das wollte ich jetzt nicht. Du. Diese zwei Wege. Ein Path. Und was Landschaftliches. Dann gehen wir mal erstmal rechts lang. Lebt noch einer. Oh. Kill. Alles in Ruinen. Ah, hier sind auch nochmal zwei Wege, sozusagen. Zwei kleine. Sind das die Shields? Ist das Leute nicht die Töte? Na, sterbt alle. Da fliegt was. Bin ich da am ersten Ende, an der ersten Kreuzung. Gucken wir mal, was das fliegende Viech ist. Ah, Feuerbälle. Oh, der ist ja stabil. Nicht vom Fleck zu bewegen. Gleich explodiert er eh wahrscheinlich. Das fliegende Ding macht hier nichts. Ist zum... Oh. Aktivieren. Items habe ich bekommen? Gar nicht drauf geachtet. Den Item wahrscheinlich. Kein Potion. So, dann gehen wir mal links lang. Alter. Ja, da lag ja ein bisschen was rum noch. Und wieder Lichtschwert. Na gehst du. Okay, das war's dann wohl. Mit den Abzweigungen hier. Sieht das nach einem größeren Kampf vielleicht aus? Who knows, schauen wir mal. Ein Drachen oder sowas. Ein Wyvern. Ach, da ist Aquädukt. Ach, die Armee. Ist das Black Shield auch? Ja, Black Shield. Komm mal her. Yep. You got what? If I will be sad, why me? It's your play. If you want to cut, you can cut. Oh, ich kann hier reisen, hier tatsächlich. Aha. Enough. War da Blut auf der Brücke? Ist jemand gestürzt? Wurde jemand beseitigt? Oder hat sich noch gerettet ins Wasser? Ein Attentat.
Blood, Clive.
Aber viel Blut auch.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Say that again.
I'll show you a true sorcerer's area.
Also der halt. Er muss sterben. Viel Gerede und nichts dahinter.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal.
Guardians of the Flame. The Cullings. I know.
Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
We hurry. Nope. Wir lassen mal zurück. No hurry here. They will wait. Zeitlich gut gelandet, die Viecher. Welcome back. Mehr Shields. Ah, da ist es jetzt. Ah, das ist schlecht. Okay. Ist er schon gestaggert? Na, oh Gott. Ich glaube, ich heile mich mal. Ah, falsche Taste gedrückt. Muss ich zumindest nicht. Okay. Sind die wieder da? Bin ich nicht ganz glücklich mit der Reihenfolge hier. Das geht zwar so schön in dieses Blitzding da über. Konnte ich das ändern? Ah, hier. Beziehungsweise vielleicht mache ich alles auf Feuer. Die anderen Feuerangriffe sind eigentlich auch nicht verkehrt. Gemastert ist ja sowieso alles. War ich hier? Ne, weiter unten. Jetzt habe ich instinktiv Garuda gehabt. To me, flames.
To me, boy.
Schlecht getimt.
Nice try. Not good. To me, boy.
I don't know, I don't know. Oder ich benutze das mehr für Willen. Weil das Blitzding macht ordentlich Willensdamage. Das weniger. Das macht schön Willensdamage. Das nicht allzu sehr. Das macht noch. Das ist irgendwas mit... wo ist denn hier? Reset. Viereck. Oder ich setze halt hier die ganz großen Fähigkeiten. Das kann natürlich auch interessant sein. Das macht schön Damage. Oh, das macht schön Willensding. Das ist ein Mix. Ja, das könnte ich mir gut vorstellen. So, ich lösche das mal. Und nehme mal das große Ding. Oh, kostet aber ordentlich. Dann müsste ich das eher voll bekommen. Der hatte 50.300, glaube ich. Yep. Reicht nicht aus zum Mastern. Okay, dann hebe ich mir die Idee für später auf. Dann nehmen wir mal das. Ne, das wäre zu viel. Dann nehmen wir mal stattdessen. Was war noch gut für... Wobei, das könnte ich schon halten hier. Ja, ich probiere das mal aus. Einfach, um es mal gehabt zu haben. Hat immerhin 3 Sterne für Willensschaden. ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Das gefällt's mir. Oder ich nutze das rein für defensive Sachen, das wäre auch nicht verkehrt. Ich habe ja das hier zum Beispiel. Könnte ich nutzen. Ist noch irgendwas rein defensiv? Ich glaube nicht. Das ist zum Ausweichen und Kontern. Wobei das ist relativ defensiv, glaube ich. Wo war Dreieck? Na. Ah ja. Sieht defensiv aus. Ich probier's mal aus. Das Blut, das Blut. Wieder ein Dorf zum Vernichten, ne? Wieder ein Krankenwagen bei uns hier. Blaue Lichter.
Find something, boy. Death.
Death.
Found her.
Der eine hängt kopfüber. Alles Barras oder was? Oder einfach. Kommt ihm bekannt vor? Glaub nicht, dass er die kennt.
But why? Why would anyone?
Wieso stellen Sie immer noch diese Frage?
I never truly understood her. But this.
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Sieht nicht so aus, als hätten die sonst irgendwas mit denen gemacht. abgefackelt oder sowas. Oh, ist aber ein riesiges Dorf hier. Und da lang soll ich, okay. Alles so bewölkt. Grau in Grau. Kann ich das öffnen? Nein, nix ist. Und gleich andere Musik. Gleich wird's wieder gloomy. Also manche wurden einfach so gekillt und liegen gelassen. Und sonst keine Soldaten hier oder sonst irgendwas. Nichts zum Bekämpfen. Kiste. Aha, something. Das Lilanes. Eine Waffe, glaube ich. Ah, hier. Nee. Da war's Material. Ah, doch. Rüstung. Plus 3, plus 4. Warum nicht? Überall Blut. Da wurde wohl jemand Verwundetes versucht wegzuziehen, vielleicht zu retten. Nein, kann ich nicht. Da geht's dann weiter. Gibt's hier noch irgendwas? Ah, ein Strand. Ah, ich reite gar nicht auf meinem Chocobo, fällt mir gerade ein. Aber waren immer wieder auch Gegner. Insofern ist es wohl nicht so wild. Chocobo, Chocobo. Okay, dann gehen wir mal weiter.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Choo-choo.
Good girl.
Gehen wir mal zu deiner Familie. Ich bin ein Freund. Oh nein, die sehen mich nicht als Freund. Wie war denn das? Galopp, Galopp. Nee. Gott, ich habe schon wieder alle Tasten vergessen. R2, R2. Ah, hier. Nee, das ist Rain. Das ist Kämpfen. Weiß ich nicht. Ich glaube, ich sollte aussteigen. Mach ich fertig. Ah, hier. Dismount.
You deserve a rest.
Okay.
Too slow.
Too slow. Ich weiß echt nicht, wie sehr sich so ein Chocobo orientiert, weil man kann sich ja immer wegteleportieren. Wenn man erkundet, hat man meistens Gegner irgendwo. Was guckst du?
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just in the next morn. You couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Ja. Wenn man alles umläuft, kann man reiten, aber meistens ist halt, also wenn man da schon war, kann man sich ja hin teleportieren normalerweise. Zu den Quests, ja, oder wenn man vielleicht die Hand sucht, ne? Ist also eher ein Endgame-Chocobo. Elden Ring hat es besser integriert, finde ich. Vor allem da drückst du halt auch nur einmal sozusagen, dann reitest du schon. Hier musst du erstmal rufen, dann musst du dich draufsetzen. Also eher so Open World, die haben hier ein Open World Chocobo. Weil Elden Ring war ja auch Open.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Be gone!
Be gone.
Who am I to sell my...
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
They can't go home. I think so. Why the water is so dark? Oh, you just put with the roots, okay.
I'm hungry.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands.
Also die dürfen nicht rein, ne? Wurden einfach ausgeschlossen. 250 Jahre. Lange Zeit. Auf allen Seiten das gleiche. Ich denke, im richtigen Leben hätte man das nicht gemacht. Da hätte man meistens auf irgendwas anderes noch reingeschrieben. Auf jeder Seite. Sitzen sie alle vor den Toren. Aber interessant, das ist ein Aquädukt, der unten eine Brücke ist sozusagen. Und ist das oben kein Aquädukt. Hier sieht das nicht aquäduktmäßig aus. Verteidigungsbrücke, wo die von oben schießen können. Hier noch mehr. Keine Krabben. Ah, doch, jetzt kommt's. Ups. Das wollte ich nicht. Also ich wollte ja Ding probieren. Jetzt habe ich doch wieder die andere Fähigkeit, ja. Ich dachte, ich hätte das gewechselt. Scheinbar nicht. Scheinbar habe ich das nicht. Käfer. Wenn ich das hau ich die auch mit. Wenn der hier dran läuft. Oh, das sieht ja geil gemacht aus auf jeden Fall. Uff. Wie lange bleibt das hier? Bleibt eine Weile. Also das scheint ein defensives Ding jetzt zu sein. Ah, gegen Dings reagiert das auch, okay. Aha. Okay, dann könnte ich das Feuerdefensiv-Ding und dieses platzieren. Nein, frieren doch nicht an. Komm her. Berühr das. Jetzt rein. Ah ja, da. Ja, stelle ich mir gerade auch vor. Man kann die schön platzieren. Ja, ja, hab's gesehen.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Didn't have a chance.
Now feel good, boy.
Now feel good, boy. Okay, tschüss. Vor allem, wenn die einmal hier drin sind, sind sie schön wie im Gefängnis. Ja, wir verfehlen das Ding auch. Get him. Ja, wir setzen durch das ab. Den Angriff mag ich auch. Rundum Blitzschlag.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Da ist das Dorf und da ist das Schloss. Das heißt, ich will in das Dorf. Also hier kann ich noch nicht rein. Verbarrikadiert. Ah, Porsche. Gut, aber dann mache ich mal Folgendes mit den Abilities. Und das sieht interessant aus, die Kugel. Ja, das kann ich nicht resetten. Dann nehmen wir mal das hier. Und machen... Also ich kann hier auch zurück, okay. Und hier machen wir dann 1. Und das habe ich ja schon. Genau, und dann hätte ich einmal was. Das wären dann 2 Defensive. 2 Willensdinger. Macht aber auch nicht wenig Willensdamage. Und das wäre rein Damage. Okay. Ich glaube, so könnte ich mir das gut vorstellen auch.
Have mercy.
Iceman's dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here! Fuck off!
Das Dorf davor wollte die wohl auch schon nicht reinlassen. Port Isolde. Port City. As a given shot can only channel a certain amount of ether. Aha, okay. The Imperial Army, das kennen wir ja schon. Imperial Black Shields. Nächstes.
Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where you filth!
Back to your sties!
I'll cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it! No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Oder ich setze das andere
We
Blitz.
haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Ich könnte hier auch Blitz einfügen, das wäre auch nicht verkehrt. Weil der Angriff braucht einfach ewig, auch wenn er richtig viel Willensdamage macht. Oh, ja, ich glaube, ich probiere die Kombi mal aus. Ich mag den Angriff sehr. Lässt sich auch schön einbinden. So, und was habe ich jetzt deaktiviert? Das hier, das nehmen wir mal raus. Okay. Schön gemischt, schön bunt. Gefällt mir. I like it. Dann kann ich hier Defensive nicht mehr. Okay. Gut, gut.
Now we know why the refugees didn't come here.
Keep looking then.
Also ein Tor verbarrikadieren die, das andere nicht, oder was? Die sind komisch. Lazarus. Bin ich auch rein? Nee.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Alles zerfällt. Die Frau hat echt keinen Sinn für Führung, ne? Keine Menschenseele. Ich hab nicht lang. Lazarus. Byron, ah, haben die schon Byron gefunden? Exclusive walked residential area. Eastern edge of Portland, was sonst? Oh, Panda. Younger brother of the late Archduke Erwin. Noch ein Tap House. Tap House, habe ich keine Übersetzung dazu. Tap House in Valistia and beyond, it does not have a tick to tell, a tale to tell of low transfers. Okay. Tap House klingt nach.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Die Diebe.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Wieso will er nicht gegen die kämpfen? Die müssen sowieso da durch.
Or not.
Oh. Ich bin schon auf dem defensiven Ding. Ich wollte die alle einsammeln. Ups. Like. Was habe ich hier noch? Also dieses. Jetzt habe ich die reingefahren. Okay. To me flames.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Ist das nicht Byron?
Blessing of the Phoenix.
Nee, das ist doch der eine.
I was there when you died.
Ja. Hat er ihn nicht erkannt.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
The Wade. Sir Wade.
We can speak inside.
Ist hier irgendjemand draußen? Ist gemütlich. Bestimmt ein Kanetier. Sind das deren ihre Leute?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far.
Sagen die denn zu Sir Wade?
And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know.
Hat ihn noch nie
Maybe
wieder
she can't
geboren.
bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Sie will die einzige sein, die Dominanz hervorbringen kann.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have
The Guardians of the Flames. Clandestine group of Ducal loyalists. Eine Aufstandsgruppe gegen die Empress.
It's the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Oh, buck up, man. At least you're not dead.
Den das die
I
verprügelten.
suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Also ich weiß nicht, ich dachte, ich hätte die schon ordentlich gekillt.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
In the...
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Das ist besser. Also ich habe jetzt 100.000, glaube ich, zum Ausgeben. Das kostet keine 10. Mir noch ein bisschen besserer Wert, aber why not?
As you wish, my lord.
Why not? Dieses Limit Generate. Ja, Limit Break nutze ich ja gar nicht im Moment. Für Bosskämpfe sollte das ganz gut sein. Dann gehen die bestimmt auch nicht so lange.
Will that be all? Of course, my lord. Will that be all? May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Make ready for battle. May the fight begin.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Jetzt kann ich mich wieder nirgendwo teleportieren. Ja, okay. Zwischendurch ging das. Wollte schon auf die Jagd gehen nach den Hans.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Dann waren die gesucht worden sind die ganze Zeit. Dabei waren sie direkt vor der Haustür. Die haben aufgegeben, oder?
How was the Black Shields?
Come along now. We'll find another bridge.
The bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Attack.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Nada wyvern.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Zmieniła unsere defensive capabilities. Astach. Oh.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Ah. Dobra. Nein, nicht die Kugel angreifen.
There's no one left to keep them occupied.
Ups. Text hat mich abgelenkt. Occupied.
That's the Archduke's son.
In the flesh. Saw him once
Von vorne, yay!
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Ah, habe ich das Item noch nicht gekauft? Welches war denn das überhaupt? Das hier, glaube ich. Ja, doch, 28. Müsste passen.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Und ich habe nicht volles Leben gekriegt. Auch cool. I like it, I like it. Mal.
Come along now.
Bastard.
Er steigt ab, schade. Okay.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Stay down.
Ach, das ist der Black Shield.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank! Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Ah, jetzt wollte ich an ihm vorbei. Dann springt er zurück und blockt mich wieder. Geh weg da. Er beschützt seine kleinen Viecher. Hä?
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Slow. It's over.
Du. Ups. Das wollte ich jetzt nicht. Ist ja fast down. Oh, hat er mich erwischt.
A noble stand.
Kann ich nicht unterbrechen.
Albeit a misguided
Abbrechen.
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Get ready. Thanks, boy.
Oh, in der Kombination ist das ja echt übel. Das blitzt ja nur noch. Upsala. Komm her.
So wait! There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
I love it. Achso, da ist noch ein Gegner. Upsala. Hat der Toggle ihn weggestoßen.
To me, boy. You're finished.
Was haben wir denn da? Das hatte ich glaube ich schon mal. Imperial Link habe ich sogar für eine Waffe benutzt. Dragon Tail, und das ist glaube ich neu.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Arena. 85, dann könnte ich schon wieder was einsammeln. Ja, er träumt von der Wiederkehr, von einem wunderschönen Land.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request.
Hmm? Yeah. One. I don't know. Yes, I know. You said already 4 times. I don't know. No, I didn't use. You don't see my nails? You just put them maybe. You use later.
An audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Burn blade.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Gehen wir jetzt durch die Tunnel. Ne, wir sind schon in Port Isolde. Wunderschön. Wir sind schon im Main. Okay. Ging aber fix.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Okay. Man hört ja die Schritte ordentlich.
Slanker believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Kommt er alleine.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Muss man sich im Kampf beweisen? Oder wird er noch Feuer einsetzen? Wo ist das Schwert? Der zieht ja gar nichts.
You would mock me as well.
Der tut ja so. Ich dachte, das wäre schon ein Bug.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Spielt er seine Rolle.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
It's the good plates. Not the bent ones.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
It's not untrue.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Voller Leben, der Onkel.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
So,
something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom,
I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Jill hat ein Update, also das rote Pünktchen steht wohl für Updates. Ist bei Ihnen Leodlat, okay. Between Rosary and the Iron Kingdom. Betrays to the Duchy. Control the crystal was recently wrested from. That's March on Rosalis and held captive on their islands. She awakened the dominant Geo and was forced to serve as Crusaders' weapon in their holy wars. Okay.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Unterstützung und Aufmerksamkeit. Perfect.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benham is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Muss ja zurück in die Dings. Interesting.
Only the founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Na gut, war schön. Dann schönen Abend und bis zum nächsten Mal. Einiges Neues hier. Schauen wir mal, was es sonst noch alles gibt. gute Nacht und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao. Macht's gut.